Hi guys. Excuse me. Welcome in everyone. Please make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. Please make sure you guys are pressing the like button as you come in. Make sure if you want to share me out, you share me out. We're gonna have a conversation about last night versus. Some people are upset about last night versus challenge. Versus with the Isley brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire. As you know, guys, I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come in, then we're gonna get into it. So, I hope everyone had a good Monday. I have to go back to work on tomorrow. So, you guys, y'all look. It's been a good 4-day weekend, but now it's time to get into it. I know a lot of. Hey, Frida, how are you? I know a lot of you guys wanted an update with the Takia Beverly case. I am going to say this. The judge recently, hey Christine, the judge recently did a gag order for no one to speak. I'm doing well. No one to speak about the case on each side. And I am not going to say anything either because I don't know nothing. Since it's the gag order, can't nobody say nothing. So let's be respectful. Hopefully, Takia be able to get a fair and impartial trial without any interference from social media. I want to make sure that you guys know that there was a gag order. There is a gag order in place. No one can speak about the case or anything pertaining to details of the case anymore on social media. And I think that's a good thing. That's all I am going to say. I was asked not to say nothing either because I want to be fair and I want to, Takia to get out, and I don't want to be a part of the reasons why, she's on one side, so I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, though, I am going to talk about these verses. So make sure you guys, if you have not hit the like button, make sure you guys hit the like button. I am going to say this. Okay. Last night on Twitter, a lot of people it has been reported that a lot of people has been outraged about Ronald Isley. He was looking handsome last night. He had that old gray hair going. Child. Hey, Shar, how are you? He had that gray. He had that. He was looking pretty good. But a lot of people felt some kind of way and felt that he should have not sung any of R. Kelly's music that he has done with R. Kelly, because a lot of people has canceled out R. Kelly and canceled out his music. And some people feel as though, that shouldn't even been a part of the verses with the Isley brothers and the Earth, Wind, and Fire verses. Now, in my personal opinion, I understand a lot of people have canceled out R. Kelly because of his recent case, and some people can't separate the artists. I'm gonna ask you guys this: can you guys separate the artist from the person in their act? Like I'm gonna be honest, a lot of celebrities nowadays that are being aired out, like they are airing them out T.I. and Tiny, like it's more women, and it may be true and it may be false, but a lot of women are coming out saying that they are raping them, drugging them, having threesomes with them, um, all type of craziness. So every time, so what y'all telling, well, what some people, so what, so what people are saying is every person, even if they're guilty or not, you guys just going to cancel out everyone. And I feel, I personally, I love R. Kelly music. I ain't gonna true. A lot of people have made babies off his music. A lot of us has relations off his music and did all types of things. We used to like all of us like trapped in the closet. Everybody, he has the crazy part about it. Everyone, what people don't know is R. Kelly has wrote a lot of music for a lot of artists. So every artist that R. Kelly has wrote for or he was featured in, we're just gonna cancel out their music because of his act, not because like that verses was a good verses, and just because Ronald Isaac wanted to play So Contagious and stuff like that, that's part of his music. So why not be a part of the verses challenge? Like y'all ain't canceled out your homeboy that be looking. Let me just say this, and you can feel any type of way you want to feel it. Okay, you ain't canceled out your homeboy that is a side street rapper that be looking at these little 16 and 17-year-old girls, and you want to buy their album, but you ain't canceled them out. And I'm not saying what R. Kelly did was right, but I'm just speaking the truth. But you want to complain about. You want to complain about Ronald Isley playing his music that he was a part of because R. Kelly was in it. So what you want him to do? You want him to be like everybody else. Some people, let me tell you, some people don't go with the crowd. They're going to do what's best for them. And I don't blame them. Like, do what's best for you. I ain't never been a type, like some people like to be with the crowd. I ain't that type. I am not finna be with the type. If I'm not, like I told y'all last night, I'm not gonna sell my soul for $1. But R. Kelly case, he has not went to trial for it. We don't know if he's guilty or innocent or guilty. Everybody has says he's guilty. So if he's guilty, let the chip fall where they may. But at this moment in time, and y'all can judge me if you like, I separate the artist from the act or him, who he is. I ain't got to deal with him. And the crazy part about it is a lot of groupies that I know they say you don't, like their children, but a lot of people, you put yourself in situations. We as grown people or whatever, and I'm not saying what most of those women were saying is a lie, but I'm saying some of that stuff, you put yourself in that situation. And some people were just after money. No, I said some people are just after the almighty dollar. And they don't care what they have to go through to get it. They don't care how far they have to go to get some fame. Some people are after famous just to be after some fame, just to be attached to somebody's name. Look at the allegations against Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce and stuff like that. You think some of these women don't get a high off of sleeping with celebrities? Being a celebrity's baby mama? Come on, it's all for clout. It's all for clout. I may be wrong, but I felt like last night, if you didn't watch the verses, I think last night verses was a pretty decent verses challenge. A lot of people just, you just have to just separate the artist from. I just feel like Ronald Isley had every right to play his music, even if R. Kelly was on it or not. Because trust and believe me, It's a lot of people that say they cancel R. Kelly, but still, they might cancel R. Kelly out in public, but they in private, they are still bumping his music. Let me just keep it real. And you know, a lot of people can be offended, and I'm sorry that you may be offended, but that's my personal opinion, and everybody has a right to their personal opinion. I'm not saying that what R. Kelly did was okay, what he did to the young girls. I'm not saying that. I'm saying is if Ronald Isley wants to play his music and R. Kelly happens to play it, be in it, then that's his music. He has the rights to it as well, you know. But it's so many people are canceling people out for unknown reasons, like with the T.I. and Tiny situation. Let me, like they really, I don't know who T.I. and Tiny done pissed off, child. But every week, just about, there is a new woman coming forward saying that they have done something to them. I don't understand. They can't say anything, but it's crazy to me that I'm like, what have y'all done? Who y'all done pissed off that is causing y'all to basically say that y'all are basically on the same level as R. Kelly, basically. Yep. 2 days ago, T.I. and Tiny were hit with sex abuse allegations from 3 more women. So more women are coming forward. That's why they're saying don't be adding so many people to your bedroom because of stuff like this, child. Because of stuff like this, you end up, saying you need to make sure if you're famous, you want to add, be like Candy and Todd, make them sign an NDA. But I know T.I. and Tiny is smarter than that than to just, like, I know they are smarter than that than to not let someone, make someone sign when you're adding someone to your bedroom, sign an NDA. Like, this doesn't sound like they're not that dumb. I know, it says here that the they are unnamed, and they are all represented by Tyrone A. Blackburn. They said it is a growing list of people with allegations against the couple. Dozens of her clients have made a myriad of allegations of forced drugging, kidnapping. So they would kidnap folk, rape, and intimidation. Says here that one woman who says she met the couple at a Miami nightclub in 2010 claimed that they forced her to swallow a pill and that Tiny later undressed her and proceeded and engaged in sexual intercourse that was non-consensual at a South Beach hotel. Now, what I'm trying to say is I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what this is saying. It says here, the second woman alleges that T.I. and a male friend drugged and raped her in Miami during the 2010 Memorial Day weekend. And the third woman brought a story of being drugged and sex trafficked in multiple states. The attorney for these women want, them to be properly investigated and arrest warrant to be to be they want them arrested for T.I. and Tiny arrested, but no one has arrested them yet. Now I can't say they're guilty of anything, but it seems as though, if I'm not mistaken, it seems as though that all of them have the same story. Seem as though just don't feel right. Like, it seems as though they have pissed somebody off and it's just, hello, heaven sent, how are you? Seems as though they have pissed somebody off and they are trying to cancel them out. Like I said, it's because they like, I don't know, y'all. It seems like we cancel each other out so hard. But I pray that whatever the truth is, it comes out. If the attorney general, whoever, have not brought forth any kind of arrest warrant, then they don't have substantial amount of evidence to say that they actually have raped, kidnapped, intimidated anyone. Like, they don't have the substantial amount of evidence, or they're just waiting. Oh, Lord, I don't know. But this is whatever the truth is, it lies somewhere. But I did want to come forth with you guys with that because it's so much that could when it comes to being famous and stuff like that, it comes with who you deal with and who you put in your circle. That's why I feel like I don't have to be famous. I could be just like I am, baby. I don't want them type of problems. Because you know what I'm saying? People will connect to you sometimes just to see what goes on in your personal life. So later on, when they have a falling out with you, they can hold that stuff over your head. And I ain't that type. Like me, I ain't trying to be friends with people like that. If it's something that, like, that's a lot of character flaws. Like, if you gotta be like that, I don't want friends like that. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can just go ahead on. I don't want no friend that trying to connect to me to know all my personal business so they can use it against me later on. That's not cute. And that's real. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just but I really did any of you guys watch any of the George Floyd case on today? I do want to say this. The trial is kind of a little bit boring to me, so I haven't been really watching it. But have you, Chris? I know that I know that hopefully we get some kind of conviction. How you doing, Chris? Too. Hopefully we get some kind of conviction. Because I'm just gonna be honest. Like, what he did was not okay. Then it came out that he did this to a child. He put his foot on a teenager neck a time before and got away with it. So this is what I was understanding. He put his knee on a child's neck, and got away with it. And he thought he could do it to George Floyd. I guess the child lived, but see, this man have been getting complained about. Yeah, he has a history of it. So why has he not gotten in trouble for it? Y'all stop. Like, I understand that the Blue Lives Matter, they feel as though they're supposed to stand up for each other. But when it's something, I feel like this: if I work with you and we friends and co-workers or whatever, and we have to hold each other accountable, and if sitting on someone's neck could cause asphyxia is losing oxygen and suffocating. So so he's sitting on people's neck trying to suffocate them to death, to kill them so you can call it resisting arrest. That's not resisting if you are sitting on someone's neck. That's not considered resisting. yes, he has had multiple complaints. And I hope and pray that the jury do their part in looking at the evidence and not putting George Floyd on trial, but the act of Derek Chauvin. Because they're bad about putting, that's what I don't like about it. Like when a black man get killed or a child get killed, like Trayvon Martin. Really, Trayvon Martin, like George Zimmerman, wasn't not on trial. Trayvon Martin was, and I don't understand that. And Trayvon Martin was just walking in the neighborhood, minding his own business, but George Zimmerman, like he just harassed just because he seen a black boy walking in the wrong, because somebody called and said that he looks suspicious. You, the neighborhood watchman, you are not the police, honey. And you decide to go harass this boy, and you think that he don't supposed to defend him. I feel like happened is Trayvon Martin probably got the upper hand on George Zimmerman, and George Zimmerman shot him for that. And God rest his soul. One thing about it though, George Zimmerman, he might got off, but one thing about it, honey, his life been a living hell ever since. Ain't nothing good happened for George Zimmerman. He's living an eternal hell ever since. And whatever happens to him, I feel like he deserved it, because he didn't have to take that young boy life. Not because you're not a police officer. They told you not to follow him, and you did anyway because he looked suspicious. But you are not the police. You just a neighborhood watchman. You supposed to call the police, ignorant. Whatever. I just, it's just some stuff like I feel like our judicial system, it be right there, like some stuff just be right there, just proving that this person has done this, and then for some odd reason they get off. But if it was the other way around, all the evidence would be like, you'll go straight to jail, for life. Like, I don't know y'all, but let's just pray that justice will be served for George Floyd and his family. I know someone let me ask you guys this. What do you guys' opinion of this? If you had a family member that was wrongfully killed, would you rather take the millions, or would you rather for them to go to jail and serve for their death, for your family member's death? Some people feel so. Which one would you rather have if they gave you an option of that? Because I feel as though, this is what I'm saying, I feel as though, because this happens a lot, they pay these people millions, these black people. They pay these black people millions for the wrongful death of their family members. And they feel that is it. But then, when it comes to the trial, they feel like, well, we did our part because we paid y'all off. So that means that he is innocent because we done paid y'all off. Me, myself, forget the money. This is my personal opinion. Y'all, hey, in my personal opinion, I'm not gonna sell my soul for $1. My family member's life has been taken. You should sit in jail because you took someone's life. And yes, then after you have been convicted of murdering my family member, then I'll come for them. But see, I feel like some of this stuff is just a payoff. They know that they are wrong, but they don't want them to go to jail because you done been paid off. I may be wrong for feeling that way, but I don't know. Tell me, guys, what you think I could just be rambling, but I know for a fact that George Floyd family has been paid millions of dollars. But I just don't believe that they're gonna convict. I may be wrong. Cause like don't I'm gonna tell everybody, don't take the money first. And it seems like, and honey, Ben Crump been on every. I'm gonna tell you something, Ben Crump. I know he done got some money out of this. Yep, 23 million. 23 million. 23 million. Hey, CRP fams, how are you? Yep, 23 million. And yeah, that's a lot of money. But does it replaces his life? Does it replaces the act that was done? Does it still, that video, does it still plays in my mind sometimes? Like when his case come up, him just sitting there calling for his mama. Does that replaces all that? No, it don't. It don't. No amount of money replaces someone's life, and you want justice for it. And like Jacob Blake, like I don't even let me look up. I haven't looked up Jacob Blake in a while, but I remember reporting about it. And let me tell y'all something. Ben Crump, Lord, they haven't said anything about Jacob Blake lately. But March the 25th, Jacob Blake did file a lawsuit against Kenosha police. But what they probably gonna come up with is resisting arrest. But he was shot in the back 3 times. He's still in a wheelchair. I'm just glad he was able to live to talk about it. But Lord, like that's gonna be a battle right there. And then think about the young boy that, what his name, Winninghouse. I know his last name is Winninghouse. He just came to the riot and just started shooting up people. He just started shooting up people, and they feel like he was justified in doing that. How was what's his name? Rittenhouse shooting. Yeah. He was not justified. Kyle Rittenhouse. He killed 2 people and wounded several. And people are suing for millions because of that. So all these wrongful shootings and all these wrongful deaths, and everybody just all this money, that's all they want to put out. They don't want to convict nobody. They just want to throw money at the problem. Okay. Ain't no police training. Ain't no trying to build with the community, some type of task force to build with the community. None of that. It's just throwing money at the problem to keep you quiet and shut your mouth. Because they probably say, all Ben Crump won't. Because, mostly, like, I promise you, the last couple of shootings, like, even with the baby, his mama, Ben Crump was her lawyer. It seemed like they're saying Ben Crump just want money. He's an ambulance chaser. Child. So, excuse me, y'all. I sound so stopped up. I am so sorry, but I'm trying to make it through the live. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my God. So it is, guys, happening now, guys, in Los Angeles. A standoff is underway after a driver is refusing. Yes, it is, Miss Gloria. After a driver refuses to get out of a car. Let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna show y'all parts of this, and I don't want to. You too, Miss Gloria. Show y'all a little bit of it. I wonder can I show it, but I'm gonna show it. Okay, so this is underway. A standoff after a Beverly Hills crash, and the person refuses to get out of the car. I don't know what's going on, but I will figure out what's going on later on tonight. There's just so much going on in this world, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Like, it's always something. Somebody's kidnapping children. Like, I be so nervous sometimes. My kids, they be want to go outside and play with their friends. I be so nervous about that. I do. I actually be nervous about that. I actually be nervous about that because you never know what be on people's mind. And, you know, we're going to get back on some of these cases with child abuse and stuff like that. I'm going to get back on that. So y'all look forward to that. I'm not going to hold you guys long. I got to go to work tomorrow morning. They did hold a funeral for one of those the victims of the shooting that was in Atlanta. So, guys, just keep people in your prayers. This stuff that's going on in our world is not right, and it needs to be talked about. It really do need to be talked about. And, you know, so look forward to that. Shout out to all of my, excuse me, y'all, I'm just so stopped up. Shout out to all of my News and Views members. If you guys are not part of the News and Views group, all you have to do is press that join button. In the join button is if you are an Android user, the join button should be right there. But if you are an iPhone user, all you have to do is go in the description box and click that link in the description box. It's there for you if you want to be part of the News and Views group. And it's also, if you want to be a part of this channel, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. We welcome you here. We talk about different things and different situations that happen and comes up in our world on today. And we just give a view on it and give an honest opinion. We always try to be real and authentic. I don't like one thing about me, you'll learn, like, I'll never proclaim to be perfect, but I always try to be real. You know, even though, you know, I may not be always right, but I can respect someone that can come on here and have a decent conversation. Some people, they feel like they're always right. They are never wrong. I ain't never one of those type of people. You know, we all can learn something. It's nothing wrong with a little bit of new knowledge every day. It ain't. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of new knowledge every day. Surely ain't. But that's all that I have for tonight, guys. I wasn't going to hold you guys long. Tomorrow, I will be going live. Again. I'm going to try my best to go by 9:15. I'm going to give you guys tomorrow, and I'm telling what we're going to talk about. If you're not part of the News and Views group, make sure if you want to know what we're talking about tomorrow, I will be putting it in the News and Views group. So, guys, have a good night. God bless each and every one of you guys. Stay up, stay safe, and stay blessed. Have a good night.